Estoy bien. ¿Cómo estás? Like, what? Hey everybody, what's up? It's me, Najah Marie, back with another video. In this video, I'm going to give you guys 5 reasons why you should learn Espanol. So without further ado, here goes nothing. The first reason, la primera razón. So the first reason why you should learn Spanish is because it is actually one of the most commonly spoken languages in the world. About 400 million people speak Spanish. It is the second, I can't even see my own notes, oh my god. It's the second most popular language spoken ahead of English. And it is also, surprisingly, but not surprisingly, one of the most popular second language choices in the US, which makes sense because we have a lot more Spanish speakers than they do in España. Like, it's crazy, but not crazy at all. Número dos. Second reason why you should learn Spanish is for traveling. When you learn Spanish and you're traveling, you're able to converse with the locals. You're also able to speak with locals from popular Spanish-speaking countries like Mexico, Cuba, the Dominican Republic, or La República Dominicana. I probably should put that somewhere in the video. I probably butchered that. Or even España. So you can communicate with the locals. You use it when you're traveling, obviously. And when you're able to converse with the locals, you actually are able to tap into their culture a lot more than if you were to, I don't know, just be a tourist looking at touristy spots. So learning Spanish with traveling, speaking to the locals, and you can also learn about what's unique to that region that you wouldn't normally have access to if you just spoke English. Número tres. You have access to more content. Like, ever since I started my Spanish speaking journey, like way back in the beginning of quarantine and stuff like that, ever since then, and ever since like my Spanish has been improving little by little, I have, how do I put it? I can't talk today. The amount and the different types of content that I've been consuming has just grown tremendously. I listen to Spanish music now, watch Spanish content from YouTube all the way to Netflix. I've also noticed that I have gained a lot of appreciation for the language itself, appreciation that I didn't really pay much attention to back in grade school, because learning in grade school is different than just learning a new language out of just pure enjoyment because you want to learn the language. In addition to the new content, I've also, when you're consuming more Spanish content, you're also consuming the culture, as I've already mentioned, and you're also learning more about the food, the traditions, just everything that's unique to Spanish as a language. Your world just opens up. Número cuatro. The fourth reason why you should learn Spanish is to make new friends, or just really to meet people in general, because when you're learning a new language, obviously you can't learn a language by yourself, so you have to be able to communicate, use the language, because that's the whole point. Otherwise, why learn a new language? Why learn Spanish? When you're learning Spanish, you get to meet new people and you get to learn about life as a Spanish speaker through Spanish speaking people, and you get to connect a whole new group of people that you wouldn't have been able to connect with if you were only speaking English. In my experience, since I've started learning Spanish, I have a new appreciation for the culture, the food, the language, the traditions, and just Spanish speaking people in general. Yeah, so when you're learning Spanish, you get to meet new people, you get to make more friends. Yeah, that's the third reason why you should learn Spanish. Lastly, the fifth reason why you should learn Spanish is because it is a fairly easy language to learn. Of course, that's not to say that, oh, I can just passively consume content, read stuff, work on an app or apps, and just expect to be able to speak it in 6 months. I'm not saying that that's not possible, and they have plenty of videos on YouTube that talk about how I learned Spanish in 3 months, so you can go check those out. But you still have to put in work. You still have to put in work, but once you put in the work to learn the language, it's super fun because you get to express yourself differently than you would have through English. Also, once you learn Spanish, it's easier to learn French and Italian. And if you didn't know already, Spanish, French, and Italian, they're all Romance languages. And they're all very similar in terms of structure, grammatical rules, that kind of thing. So they're all very similar. It's also super fun to learn Spanish. For me personally, it makes me feel so good when I can like have a little conversation with somebody who like, you know, speaks Spanish and they can understand me and I can understand them, and then we have like a little conversation. And of course, granted, like I'm still new, I'm still learning, so I still have to compute everything in my head before I can respond. I feel this amazing sense of accomplishment when I can literally say, "Estoy bien, ¿cómo estás?" Like, hace tiempo y ahora. What? And then I'll be like, oh. I haven't gotten to that part yet, but you get the idea. Being able to communicate with somebody that you would not have normally been able to communicate with had you had not started learning a new language in Spanish. It's just like super mind-blowing to me, and I cannot wait until I am actually able to really speak fluidly. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and if you haven't already, don't forget to hit that like button, comment, and subscribe below, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.